local heroes will be honored for their work around the community this month. And joining us live this morning in our studio to tell us more about it, we have actor Christian LeBlanc. We also have the co-founder of the Each One Save One program, Kathy Harris. Thank you both for being a part of the program.
Thank you for having us. Yeah.
It's so exciting to have you here, but let's jump in here. Let's talk about Each One Save One. 20 years you're celebrating.
Years. Happy anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary. And we have mentors that have been volunteering with us since the very beginning that have said, I'm going to dedicate my life to a child.
Wow.
I'm going to spend 1 hour a week with a child in a classroom. And it makes an amazing difference in that child's life.
Yeah.
And so we're really excited to be honoring the people who are our real hometown heroes.
Absolutely.
You don't think of mentors as heroes, but they really are heroes.
How many children have been mentored over these 20 years?
About 1,500. And it's been amazing to see the differences in some of them we don't know where they are, you know, after Katrina.
Exactly.
But some of them are still have relationships with their mentors.
That's great. That's great.
Amazing.
And only an hour a week, right?
1 hour a week.
That's all it takes.
It's amazing.
Christian, tell us why you decided to be a part of this.
Well, because
Michael
we're all from
Baldwin,
New Orleans, right?
I
Yes, Michael
don't know
Baldwin.
whether to call you Christian or Michael.
It's, you know, the check cleared, and like I said, and there's going to be food at the
That's all
party,
that
so there's
matters,
food at
right?
the party, so the two things are covered. You know, it's one of those uniquely New Orleans things that we all know about. I got a phone call from a friend, and it was a little after Katrina, and there was, of course, there was a barbecue going on at Palmer Park. Queuing for Kids is another charity that they use to raise money for Each One Save One.
Yeah.
So between Jackie Clarkson and Eric and you know, it's just and Kathy, we show up at the park, and I was asked to judge. Another year asked to judge barbecue. I can do that. I can eat and I can judge.
That's a tough job.
That's right. So I'm just the eater and the judger. This is the woman who does all the work. But again, anytime you get a chance, and it's such an important thing, we all have those people in our life who, with a pat on the back, and I can tell you literally just a pat on the back at the right time,
you're right,
saying that you can do this. I would not be here if it weren't for the important people in my life that I still remember to this day for a sentence. And just think, for an hour a week, you think, just now.
That's amazing.
It can make a life difference in people, and that's why I found it was so important. And you see these people.
Absolutely.
I mean, you walk up, and it's just, there's nothing about hard work in their eyes. What it is a celebration and the joy of doing this. So I wanted some of that. So
we're
I'll stick next to this one,
The Mentor Magic Gala, that's what it's called. We're
it's our big fundraiser.
People. We're honoring lots of people who have decided to take it upon themselves.
Some right here at WDSU.
Mentors, our very own Kendall Francis.
Yes.
Right
Kendall
there.
Francis.
And his Blessed 26 organization, also exact weather meteorologist Damon Singleton.
Yes.
He mentors a lot of kids in the city.
And he has been a big supporter of Each One Save One over the years.
Yeah.
He comes out to the Queuing for Kids. And
that's great.
But he's an example of whether you're with a mentoring program or not, he mentors beyond being involved in a program. He's involved in a program, but then he mentors on his own. And that's quite an example. That's why we want to honor him for that.
It becomes a life choice.
Everyone can do something.
Yes.
So how can people get tickets to the gala?
They can call 504-241-3255, or they can go to mentormagicgala.org. And Robin Roberts is going to be honored, Oil Man.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Nice.
We got
Tracy Crone, and the entertainment is
Deacon
going to be
John.
amazing.
Good
I mean, we got some amazing people. You know how they do in New Orleans. We should have a festival
And
for
Leo
everything.
Nocentelli, he is a Lifetime Achievement Grammy Award winner, and he's bringing a few people that are surprises, you know, for the entertainment. It's going to be amazing.
January 16th at the Hyatt Regency Hotel. It's all the fun you ever want to have, and for a great, great cause.
And tickets and tables and sponsorships are going fast. So get your tickets now, get your sponsorship, and get a table.
All right. If you'd like more information about the gala, how you can become a mentor also, all you have to do is log on to eachOneSaveOne.org for more information about the gala, and tickets log on to mentormagicgala.org. Thanks again.
Thank you.